snow wrapping it around us. And the wind is going to be ferocious as we talk about Monday morning. So even though the snow may start to taper off late Monday morning, it's still going to be accompanied with that blowing and drifting because of the wind that's out there. So tomorrow morning you wake up, a little bit of drizzle, a little bit of flurries, and a lot of black ice. Untreated surfaces will be slippery tomorrow morning. All right, 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, you see what happens. Light snow, this is the heavier snow starting to move its way in. So you may initially start off with a little bit of rain as you look in the Boston area down to the south. This is really going to be the tricky part of the forecast, where this rain line sets up. So tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock, we're looking at snow inland. It will stay snow there all the time. From Boston southward, looking like maybe more of a rain or an icy mix at that. That will keep the totals down. If, for example, it starts to snow before the sun goes down in Boston, then look at the higher end of my totals. Otherwise, I think it will be to the lower end of my totals. I'll show you those in just a second. But as we go through the afternoon, steady snow is going on. 5 o'clock, we've still got the rain going out here. And then that cold air just kind of pushes its way down to the south. That's because the storm is getting stronger and stronger offshore. And it starts to drive that cold air in. So you may be dealing with rain as we talk about tomorrow evening, but by the time we talk about Monday morning, you're switching over to some snow, especially into the Boston area. This is the way it will look during your morning commute on Monday. It's snow everywhere. A lot of wind accompanying it as well. This will continue through the early morning hours, and as we get toward late morning into the afternoon, it does finally break out of here. But remember, the winds are going to stay strong behind this whole thing. So here's what I mean by the totals. In Boston, we're looking at about 8 to 12 inches of snow. Again, if it doesn't change over quick enough, 8 inches. If it changes over a little sooner, then we could be looking at a foot of snow. Down to the south, there's a bit more mixing going on. That will keep the totals down. And in areas where it stays all snow, looks like you're getting another foot of snow out of this whole thing. The winds tomorrow, they started on the east. They're not really bad, but they start to get strong as we start to head for tomorrow night, and especially onto Monday morning. These winds will be gusting 30, 40.